Glen Powell, leading man in a rom-com, big budget, anyone but you. You look like you were having the time of your life.
Oh, dude, this was one of the best times I've ever had making a movie. Just incredible. If you've never been to Sydney, Australia, it definitely beats, Albuquerque. That's for sure.
Last time we talked, you said you really couldn't hit the Austin, Texas barbecue and ice cream because you had to get cut, maybe even more cut than in Top Gun. But I have to say, I think I saw every one of your cuts.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. Yeah, leaving nothing to the imagination these days. I promise to put on my shirt as soon as possible. I'm ready to hit Amy's ice cream up as soon as possible. Yeah, when you got to be shirtless for an entire movie, there's some sacrifices, and Amy's ice cream and Salt Lick were the first to hit the chopping block.
Well, then you doubled down on Men's Health. So at least I think you got that out of your system.
Yeah, no, I'm ready to eat again. This is what I'm going to be doing over the holidays. I'm just ready to, I'm honestly, that's all you're going to see is just me and Austin just causing a ruckus on the restaurant scene.
Watching this movie, Sydney Sweeney doesn't look like you're acting. The chemistry looked really genuine. Like you were just having fun with a buddy.
She's literally one of my favorite people on the planet. She's very easy to have chemistry with. And if you're talking about going into the trenches with anybody and just being like making a rom-com is just supposed to be fun and light and wonderful. And Sydney delivers all those things. So yeah, we had a great time.
And the backdrop, Sydney, you can't beat that. Bondi Beach, you had the bridge and the opera house. Just really panoramic scenes.
Yeah, that's the best part is when you're getting to do your script homework on the beach and then go pop over to set and then go hang out at there's all these just amazing restaurants on the beach, and the cast would go out and we'd play laser tag and go to the zoo and go to footy games. It's just it was a really magical experience. The whole ensemble here, it was just one big family. It's a great way to go to work.
Yeah, I saw you hanging out with the Koalas.
Yeah. I couldn't bring them back to Austin. They stayed in Australia, but we had a really good time too.
I had lunch. My wife and I had lunch with your parents over the summer, and they were giddy excited because they had a cameo scene. I think it was in the airplane, and we were talking about it. Did they make the movie ultimately? And
my parents both made the movie. Yeah. My parents are both in a really, really funny airplane sequence. My mom has a very much I'll have what she's having moment in the movie. And no, it's great. It's great. And we've now had a pretty solid streak of them doing cameos in the movies. But now their roles are starting to increase in screen time and impact. So I'm really excited for their future careers here.
It all started with our son. So speaking of family time, do you get any family time? And when you're in Austin, what are your family, traditions when you hit Austin?
There's some pop-up Christmas bars. We're known to go out in tracksuits as a family, rent a little party bus, and go pop down Rainy and hit some bars as a family. There's nothing better than getting a little buck wild in matching tracksuits with the family over the holidays. It's turned into be a Powell tradition at this point.
You're going to have to redefine buck wild now because you're in your birthday suit so much.
Yeah,
buck naked or buck wild or.
Yeah, trust me. It was a really pretty awkward conversation with my mom after that Men's Health spread. She's like, "Glenn, you've been in Hollywood too long. You're coming home." So yeah, no more, just no more birthday suit. I'll be wearing clothes on Rainy Street. I promise.
Now, finally, what do you want audiences to take away from this movie? There's a lot of heavy stuff happening in the world. This was just a fun movie to watch.
That's the best part about this movie. It's fun. It's basically escapist. Go live on the beach in Australia, have a great time. It's funny. It's heartwarming. It's just a blast, and you can bring the whole family. So I'm excited for people to check this out. It's definitely one not to miss.
Great. Thank you so much for your time. And let's see those Longhorns get a national championship.
Let's go. I'll be there.
Look 'em Horns. Thanks, Glenn.
Look 'em.